What's going on? Welcome back to another video on Sawyer's Vlog, and you couldn't tell, I am filming this on my camcorder, so please forgive me if the quality is a little bit crappier, or I point this thing at the ground 15,000 times. I'm actually having to redo this video because I did that too many times. Anyway, on to today's video. If you couldn't tell by the title, we are playing Solitaire with a giant deck of cards. Basically, if you don't know how to play Solitaire, I'll be explaining it a bit throughout the video, but I won't be fully explaining it. If you want to learn how to play, go learn from someone else and come back and watch this video. Alright? Let's get on with it. Now, the first moves I immediately see is this ace right here. I can move it up here. The reason you want to do this because you're trying. The goal of Solitaire is to stack all four of the card kinds, which are clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades, from ace, 2, 3, all the way up to the king. Now, since I can't do any more moves, I pull from the cards over here. We have a jack. We can't use that right now, so it goes into the discard pile. But this does not mean they're out of the game. The discard pile will come back later, so watch out for that. And we keep pulling, like look, this is the 2 of clubs. I can stack it on the ace of clubs, and we keep pulling. The 9 of diamonds, which I move over to the black 10. The reason I was able to do this is because they're opposite colors. If that was in black 9, I wouldn't be able to move it over. Since it's red 9, I'm able to stack it on top of each other. See, we have a 10. I can't do that. I can't use that right now. We have a 4. Can't use that right now. A 2. Can't use that right now. A king. We can move over here to the empty slot. 8. Can't use. Because if it's a red 8 and red 9, can't stack on top of each other. But a black 8, we can definitely stack on top of that red 9 right there. A jack. We can't use. A 5 we cannot use. 8 we can't use. The ace of spades, we can put that up there. 4 of hearts we cannot use right now. King we can't use. King we can't use. Queen we can stack on top of this black king right there. 6 we cannot use right now. 7 I can stack on top of this black 8. 2 of diamonds, can't use that right now. 9 of clubs, can't use that. Oh, I can stack the 3 of clubs on there, and then that allows me to stack the 4 of clubs on there as well. Allow me to flip over this card, which is a 7, which I move over to this red 8. Flip over this card, it's a 5, which I move this black 4 over to, which allows me to flip over this card, which is a 6, which I move over to this red 7, and I flip over this card, which is a 6, red 6, which I move over to this black 7, right over there, and then which I flip over this card, which is a 3, which I move over to this black 4, over here, over there, which I flip this card over, it's a 9, which I move over to this black 10, flip over this card, it's a 5 that I move over to this black 6, and then we have an ace of diamonds. Holy shit! I just cleared that entire row with one move. That's crazy. We have a 9, which I cannot use, and the ace of the 2 of hearts. So look, we can put that up there, and we can move the 2 of hearts, the 3 of hearts, and you flip over this card, which is a jack, which I move over to the red queen, and allow me to flip over this card, which is a queen. So now, I have no more moves to do, and I have no more cards to play. I think, Sawyer, game over, right? Well, this is the part where we take the discard pile, straighten it out a little bit, and do it quickly, because I'm doing this with one hand, flip it over, and boom, we have a whole new deck of cards to draw from. You keep pulling. Jack, which I move over to this black queen, and then move this black 10 and red 9 over to there, which allows me to flip over this card, which is a 5, which I move over to this black 6, no, red 6, flip this over to king, which I move over to this empty slot, this over to red queen, which I move over to this, on the black king, this over to 6, which I cannot do anything with right now, so we keep pulling. Have a red 10, which I can put right here on this black jack. We have the 4 of diamonds, which I move to this red, black 5, sorry. Then we have the 2 of spades, which I can put right here on the ace of spades. Put that right there. And I can keep pulling. We have the 8 of hearts, which I cannot use right now. Actually, I can move this red 5 and black 4 over to this black 6. Keep pulling. I cannot use this red jack right now. This 5 that I cannot use right now. Black 8, which I can move right over there to that red 9. 4 of hearts, which I cannot use right now. Actually, yes I can. I can stack this on the 3 of hearts, and then move the 5 of hearts there too. And the 6 of hearts is right here, but I can't move that up there because it's underneath these 2 cards. So I have to keep pulling for right now. A king I can put right there, and then move this black queen and all of its cards over to this red king. So we go boom, 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 hold on, boom, and boom, which let's flip over this card, which is a queen, which we cannot use. We just keep pulling cards. King that I can't use, a 6 that I can't use. I need to find the 2 of diamonds right now before I lose. The 2 of diamonds, right on cue. Wow. Alright, I think this is trying to be a pretty good game. I think I can finally win. A black 9 that I move right there, and then move this red 8 and all of its cards over to that black 9. So we have boom, 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 boom. Flip over this card, which is the 7 of diamonds, which I move over right there. Then allowing us to pull more cards, where we get a 9, which I cannot use. So we take the discard pile, flip it back over, where we get an 8, which I cannot use. Get a jack that I move to this black queen, and then move this 10 in cards over to the red jack. We have boom, 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 boom. Flip over this card, which is the 3 of diamonds. Let me put it right over there, and I can move the 4 of diamonds right there. And then I need the 3 of spades, which I can flip over this card, which is a jack, which I can move over there. Flip over this card. It's the 10 of hearts, which I move over to here. And I can actually move this black 6 and its cards over to this red 7. Boom, boom, boom. Let me flip over this card, which is the 3 of spades. And then move it right there. Then you can move the 4 of spades, 5 of diamonds, put that right there. Move the 5 of spades, put it right there. And move the 6 of hearts, put that right there. And then the 6 of spades, the 7 of hearts, and then, I think we're all out of moves for right now, so we just gotta keep pulling from the deck. Actually, since this 8 of hearts is on the top of the discard pile, I can put that right there. And we can keep pulling. 5 of clubs, allowing us to put the 6 of clubs up there. And then the 7 of clubs, and then the 8 of clubs. Alright. Keep pulling. I can put a king right there. Put a queen and its cards on this king. Oh, hold on. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Put this card over. 7 of spades. We can keep pulling. 6 of diamonds. And then 9 of spades, which I can put right here. And then look. Have 7 of diamonds. 8 of spades. 9 of... Oh, no, you can't put the 9 of diamonds. But the 8 of diamonds. The 9 of diamonds. The 9 of spades. 10 of spades. the 9 of hearts, the 9 of clubs, the 10 of clubs, and the 10 of diamonds, and the 10 of hearts, and then the Jack of clubs, Jack of diamonds, Jack of hearts, and Jack of spades. Then we have the Queen of clubs, Queen of spades, Queen of hearts, Queen of diamonds. We have the King of diamonds, King of hearts, King of spades, and King of clubs. Boom! That is Solitaire beat with a giant deck of cards. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video here on Sawyer's Vlogs. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye! See you guys.